Hi children, welcome to my second video of class 7th. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the B reading of 6th unit. That is a poem, and the name of the poem is My Nasty Adventure. Okay, let's start. See this picture. On seeing this picture, what is the feeling you get? What is there actually? It's looking like a soup, right? And there are some insects in that soup. Oh my, how dirty is it, right? Some people in the world eat these insects and drink that soup. So if you just see the picture itself, what's your feeling? Yeah, it's very bad, right? And I can say it's unpleasant, that is nasty, right? So when you get a feeling of such feelings, when you get such feelings, it is called a nasty one. Means unpleasant or very bad. Here you can see in the next picture that how a pleasant face will be described and unpleasant face described to the left of that figure, right? Now, see, what are these pictures? What are people doing there? In the first picture, see, you find some people are sitting on some mats hanging to the vertical rock. Oh my God. And the second one, see that man. Oh, he is walking on a rope tied to both mountains, it seems, of that height. Hey, and in the third picture, you can see a man sitting to the edge of a cliff. See, these works. What do you feel by seeing these words? How do you feel? Like they're doing something dangerous, right? Anything can happen to them. So, this type of works or deeds are called as adventures. Have you ever heard adventures? So, many people do adventurous things, and even sports are also there, and people love to play them, and they risk their lives. Let me show you some of the sports that are that are said to be adventurous sports. Okay, and I want you people to explore more about these and browse in the net. Yeah, the first one is bungee jumping. That is jumping from a very high place. And dirt biking, means with a fast rider, they'll ride on a sandy place. And here it's scuba diving, means they'll go deep into the ocean, and they can't even say that they even face sharks or every type of sea creatures there. And next, rock climbing. See how the man is climbing the rock without any proper protection. And this is rafting. Rafting means going in a stream with high speed water, and that too in a small boat, only with minimum care, right? So these sports are learned and are played under some supervision. And yeah, so people must be very careful while doing these sports. Yeah, let us go to other poem. What was the title My Nasty Adventure. So the poet has done some adventure, but it was not that good. So it's a bad adventure or an unpleasant one which didn't give him satisfaction of the adventure. Okay, now let us go into the poem. My plane was just about to crash, so I grabbed my bag and took out my big blue parachute to glide me down and land. My plane. Yeah, here the poet is referring to the plane which he is traveling in by buying a ticket, and the plane which he is traveling, he is referring to the plane. That's why he has told my plane. It was about to crash. You can see the picture beside that the aeroplane, if it gets bursted out, it is called crashed. Okay, so was about to crash. How did he come? He know that. Yes, very good. Pilots will announce, right? So, hearing the announcement from pilots, this poet has known that his plane was about to crash. So I grabbed my bag. So when somebody is in a hurry, do they do things normally? No, in a hurry, right? So this poet also, he didn't take his bag, he just grabbed it forcefully. He has taken one and took out my big blue parachute to glide me down the land. So have you ever seen a parachute? You can see in the picture below there, which helps. Parachute is a type of an umbrella that helps people glide down or come down in a safe landing. Crash, the meaning also is given there. Crash means fall or come down violently. Let's go to the next stanza. At last I found a spot to land, but there was a big breeze, and so I had to painfully land on these sharp pine trees. So finally what had happened, he just took out his parachute and started coming down, and then he also found this spot where he was landing. But what happened, suddenly there was a big breeze. Breeze means a gentle wind. You can see in the top picture that when you get a breeze, how that umbrella is shaped out. In the same way, his parachute was also moved away by the big breeze. And what he has to do, he had finally landed on a sharp pine tree. You can see the picture how sharp the leaves of the pine trees are. So on that tree he had fallen down. Yeah. I was then filled with bruises as if pine fell on my ear. I sat down on the ground to rest. A thorn then poked me. I was then filled with bruises. You can see the picture. On the top picture shows you what bruises are. Means all over hurt. His body is hurt all over the body as he fell on the pine tree. And a pine fell on my ear. Oh, he has hurt on the ear also. He had a pine thorn. And when he wanted to take rest, he sat down to take rest on the ground, and then a thorn poked me. You can see in the third picture that there is a thorn on a hand. Okay, so that is poking, and a thorn is nothing but the sharp edged object. Poked means pushed a pointed object into something or someone. Bruises, dark marks left on the skin when one has been hit. Yeah, I slept on the ground frantically. Mosquitoes bit my nose, bugs crept all over me and tickled my body. So, as he landed on some uh, mm, what we can say dirty place, okay, there mosquitoes are there and even bugs are there. So when he sat down, he lay down, then a mosquito has bit his nose, and then all the bugs, you can see the second picture over here where all the bugs mm, are creeping on the body. And with that feeling, he just was tickled. Tickle means chakiliginta anamata. He felt like they are moving all over the body, and he just felt like tickling. Yeah, bugs means small insects. Tickle means touch lightly in a sensitive part of the body, causing laughter. Frantically means very anxiously. Yeah, the final stanza. I scratched myself when I woke up, appearing like a fool, and after the whole thing, I thought I would rather go to school. Oh, so when he woke up, he scratched himself. You can see the down picture at the bottom of the page that he was scratching when he woke up. Appearing like a fool means he all over his body the pine thorns were there, and he had all bruises all over his body, and when he finally got up he looked like as of a fool. And after the whole thing, I thought I would rather go to school. So have you got any idea like what he was doing? Is he really doing any adventure? No, he's just sleeping and was dreaming about something, an adventure which resulted like a nasty one. Okay, so what he thought, it's better to go to a school rather than doing these adventures. Yeah, scratch means to cut or damage a surface with something sharp or rough. Okay, now let us go into our comprehensive questions that are given after your poem. Who do you think is the speaker in the poem? Yeah, and of what age you might think of the age or of the poet. We'll go with the answers in the next page, right? Which line in the poem suggests that the speaker was only dreaming? Why did the speaker feel like a fool? What did the speaker finally want to do? List the rhyming words in the poem. Now let us see the answers for these. The speaker in the poem is a school-going boy. Yeah, because as he said that he wanted to go to school, we can say that he is a school-going boy, right? And next, the line "I scratched myself when I woke up" suggests that the speaker is only dreaming. Yes, it's not a real adventure, it was just dreaming. It was just a dream. The speaker felt like a fool. Why did he feel like a fool? Because he understood that he hasn't done any adventure, rather was just dreaming. Yeah. So he felt like a fool anamata. Yeah, what did he do? Wanted to do finally? He wanted to go to school. Yeah. Next, the rhyming words. Do you know what rhyming words are? Rhyming words are words which the last pronunciation of the words is alike or same. If you can observe in the poem, the last words of the sentences and also they rhyme like these: and land, breeze, trees, fool, school. Have you observed the pronunciation, children? Yeah, these are rhyming words. Yeah, you people just go through the poem again and try to answer these questions. If you can't, just go through the answers, right?